Don't you love that music? 50 years ago this week, 2001, A Space Odyssey captured the nation's imagination with a scientifically accurate vision of space travel. Now a new Smithsonian exhibit celebrating the anniversary aims to make visitors think about our place in the universe. A replica of the hotel room seen at the end of the movie will open this weekend at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Chris Van Cleve is there for a look you'll see first on CBS This Morning. When we last saw Chris, he was laying on a bed. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Gail. I got out of bed, and I can tell you, 50 years ago, the movie had a premiere here in Washington, D.C. at the Uptown Theater, not far from the museum. We got a sneak peek at the exhibit, and I can tell you it's not going to help you understand the ending any better than you already do, but they're hoping it makes you think about space travel and things beyond.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Before the world watched live as Neil Armstrong took that one small step.
It's one small step for man.
Director Stanley Kubrick and writer Arthur C. Clarke captured the nation's imagination with their groundbreaking film 2001: A Space Odyssey. A mission to Jupiter exposed the cast to possibilities of extraterrestrial life, and the ship's artificial intelligence computer HAL 9000 gone rogue. While it earned mixed reviews, the film gained a cult following, even if the ending left many baffled. When you walked in here the first time, what struck you?
One of the things is the character of the lighting in the room. It is reflects an approach that Kubrick took to usually build in the lighting into the sets themselves.
Martin Collins is the curator of the Smithsonian's Air and Space Museum exhibit celebrating the film's 50th anniversary. It includes this recreation of the iconic hotel room from the scene, intended to make you think.
Are we alone in the universe? And if we encounter extraterrestrial life, how might that experience change us as well?
A new book from author Michael Benson, published by Simon & Schuster, a division of CBS, looks at the 4-year production of the film.
We're still talking about 2001 50 years later because, for one thing, the film deals with 4 million years of human evolution.
Benson says the movie sparked the rise of science fiction in Hollywood.
The human characters in 2001 seemed semi-automated and robotic, and the only real human character was Hal. And this was definitely Kubrick's intention to raise these kinds of questions.
This is Arthur C. Clarke.
A year after 2001: A Space Odyssey became a blockbuster, Arthur C. Clarke appeared on CBS News alongside Walter Cronkite to cover the launch of Apollo 11.
Oh, I didn't imagine it would be in my lifetime.
Clarke, whose collection of works is now archived at the Smithsonian, said he was already thinking about travel to Mars and beyond.
I'm excited yet. It's familiar. There's a feeling of familiarity about all this, and now, of course, I'm thinking about the next thing.
But Cronkite wanted an answer to the question on everyone's mind, asking Clarke to explain the ending of the movie.
Would you like to tell me what that's all about? No, we won't.
I don't think we have time.
Yeah, I didn't really get the ending, I'll be honest with you, but the debate about the ending is still going 50 years later. The exhibit is set to open this weekend to the public. It is free, but if you don't want to wait in line, you will need a timed ticket. John?
All right, Chris Van Cleve for us. Thank you. That's why you write an ending like that, so they're still talking about it 50 years later.
I need to go see it.
Even if you don't know.